welcome back to Ancient Egypt with me, by Jingo, and by Jingo it's been a while. However, I do remember we had a vote on that came to a solid 50-50 split either way. There was one vote either side, never mind. So, we've got Sawu, which is new traders along the Red Sea, or there's going into Nubia again because foreign adventures. Going to decide this is the best way I can think of, and that's by coin toss. So I have in my hand a new 50p piece. Heads to the Red Sea, tails to Nubia. It's heads. So off we go. That is generally how you decide a tie in all things. Right, Sawu, on the shores of the Red Sea. Now that Egypt is firmly united under your rule, very firmly, we must develop trade relations with cities throughout the world to increase Egypt's wealth, O King of the two lands. Thank you. As your people prosper, they demand more exotic items, tired of jewellery and easily obtainable luxury goods. Your people want rare and expensive luxury items such as incense. Your court and I, your trusted vizier, recommend you establish a Red Sea port at Sawu. Sawu offers a trade route to distant Gwinnett, from which the finest incense in the world may be imported, though at great cost. Besides some modest veins of gold and copper ore, Sawu produces a few raw materials of its own. Oh, good. But can thrive as a manufacturer of finished goods by importing raw materials from trade partners and exporting finished products. Sawu will be able to turn a tidy profit. Oh god, I quite like that kind of thing, because you just sort of... I'll carry on, I'll talk about it later. While you are busy at Sawu, one of your most valiant nomarchs is establishing a new trade centre in Nubia. Well, that could have been me. His city icon is likely to come under attack, so my beloved Pharaoh should be prepared to send him any resources he may need. Under your rule, Sawu is sure to be one of the loveliest cities in the kingdom, suitable as a final resting place for you and your family. As you establish a thriving port, do not neglect preparations for the afterlife. A mausoleum and small brick pyramid will provide sumptuous quarters for you and your family after your passage to the Field of Reeds. Well, that seems reasonable enough. I've got to wait till I die first before you put me in it. So yeah, I don't mind importing raw materials and exporting raw materials, because you save on labour costs then of providing for the raw materials. I mean, you don't turn much of a profit, I suppose. Hopefully what I'm looking for is exporting linen, importing flax, or exporting papyrus, importing reeds, because those are the best profit margins. But there's profit margins to be found all over the place, as long as it's not importing clay, exporting pottery, because that's just a waste of everybody's time. And oh, good hyenas, and more hyenas. Should be alright though, because we can build archers. So what I might do... Well, how much money do I have stored in the bank from my illustrious ancestor? Savings of 20,000. That seems a very round figure, that does. Oh well. Perhaps some got lost somewhere along the way. Oh, perhaps there's a cap, I don't know. It's been so long, I've forgotten entirely what the last mission was. Apologies for that. I got distracted. I haven't actually played many games at all. I have played Europa Universalis, trying to do a few achievements as the Dutch. Formed the Netherlands, got the most developed city. I aim to conquer India for that achievement and conquer Japan for that achievement. And form this great big trade empire. It's really quite fun. I've never really played a trading game on Europa Universalis before. And the Dutch are like the perfect people to do it with. So, what I've noticed is that there's a river here. There's actually a barrier between me and the hyenas, so what I can do is just sort of scrape a living from this bit here until I'm wealthy enough to put a fort in, then build a bridge, send your troops in to deal with... Oh, they've got the breeding already. the two things. Once you get rid of all the hyenas, they don't come back. So I think that might be priority number 1. Because then you can. The food's here is terrible. Chickpeas for everyone. Some gold is said. Copper. Clay pit. Oh, I've got copper, so I should be able to build a military up fairly easily. And I think it's just infantry and archers. Chariots haven't been invented yet. Build a few forts of them. I don't think we'll come under attack from what they were suggesting. So there's me, there's Pwenet. You would have thought, or perhaps Pwenet is like the go-between, like the Red Sea and the Arabian Peninsula and the riches of Asia. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at trading. They sell lots and lots of reeds, so that might be worth it. They buy beer, they buy some papyrus. Good. Right, that's that settled then. Import reeds. Could also import pottery if I was feeling lazy. Sells clay, buys pottery, sells plain stone. I'll probably need that for the pyramids. Was it? It's brick you need now, isn't it? Sells wood, sells straw, buys linen. Does anybody sell flax? Yes. And it's a land trade route. Right, don't need to bother with the dock just for the time being. So we'll have a land route to Itajawi and a land route to Dakhla Oasis. Import flax, export linen, and they buy beer. So does anybody sell barley? No. Well, they buy a monstrous amount of papyrus. So that's going to be the first thing. I'm going to buy flax, sell linen, before I've even got any storage yards, before I've even got anything, I'm setting up trade routes. This, I think, is going to be key to economic success. Can I fish? Well, that's a relief. Whereabouts is the fishing point? Oh, it's all the way over there. Well, that doesn't look terribly efficient. Oh, sure, I saw one over here somewhere. There's no hyenas on the northern bank, so that might be an apt place to develop to as well. I can't believe I'm basing my city planning on avoiding hyenas. Then again, it's where the space is, and if I am just a trading block, I need to be near the Kingdom Road, so that settles it. Let's have a water lift. Oh, there is some fish. That's a relief. That changes things. So if we have let's have a water crossing in the form of a ferry landing. Useful. I want it away from the fertile ground, so have it right in the corner there. Build your road that goes past there, where we will have your shipyard and then all of your docks. Do I need to worry about warships? Probably. We'll have some housing. Ooh, let's say here. If we can put a bend in like that, that'd be useful. One, two, three, four, five. I'm going to experiment with having it a little bit wider. So you stick that in there. For a roadblock in there. Your ship right there. Firehouse. Architect's post. The first people to arrive are the traders. So some houses over there, some houses over here, all around there. Probably wasn't the best place to start a settlement. Perhaps I ought to have gone a little bit further south, but hey ho. And we could have a firehouse, architect's post. It's probably too small. We can have a road over there. It's entirely the wrong place, because what I want, I can have fishing wharfs down one side and farms along the other. Oh well. Have I just built a road over the most fertile land? Yeah, pretty much. Two, three, four. I was hoping for a bit more than that, I'll be honest. Now let's see if that's tenable. Hopefully it is. Let's stick a granary there that... or not. A granary there that accepts fish. Just double down on the risk. Now somewhere along here I'll want an irrigation system. Probably going to want a dock as well. I'll also want storage yards for my linen and such like. Probably ought to get food sorted first. What a ridiculous suggestion. What am I talking about? Need money first. I'm really unimpressed with that. I might have to get a second housing block on the go, because this one's a bit of a washout. I can demolish it later, or sort of mess around with it later, but not much I can do with this at the moment. Tax collector. I like my thinking, but it's a bit early even for me. Can fit a couple of those there. I might make that into a water lift. Well, this is not bad space management though, is it? And then a dirty, smelly irrigation ditch through this residential district. Ah, such bad planning. It's terrible. I mean, why don't I just go over there? That's not controversial. Just a few there just to get me started. Put the road going that way instead of that way. And then your irrigation ditch. It's so inefficient. It's oof. It offends me. It's so bad. I should offend you too. Stick your roadblocks in there. You've got roadblocks there. Right, stuff it. I think we need the houses, so we'll just build that there. Like I say, we'll demolish it later and fix it all up. But for the time being, we need to get more than 48 people living here, else it'll all collapse. Firehouse, an architect's post again. I could have a housing block over there just for the. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have a housing block over here, small one. Actually no, I can make that a fairly large one, couldn't I? To provide all the labour that I'll need, and I'll need labour and lots of it. I'm very conscious of my dwindling funds. I've got through half of it. I've not actually done anything productive yet. I've just sort of faffed around a bit. Oh, good news on the music front. I won. I had a copyright claim on that music that hits when you get population of 7,000. They contested the claim, so I contested their contestation. And then when it actually came down to it, they backed down. So, hurrah! They backed down because it was just game music. There was no, had nothing to do with them. But hey ho. So I was rather pleased about that. Because otherwise I was going to have to probably get rid of the music from the system, so it wouldn't play it automatically. Which is a shame, because I do quite like the tune. We'll find out probably video 2. whenever I grow to a population of over 7,000, which at this rate will take some time. Let's, yeah, accept flax, hell, accept linen as well. Architect's post, and then form that into a productive block, hopefully. One, two, three, four. 5. Bugger. I've got this gaming mouse and it's really inaccurate. So God knows how he's supposed to work with it when you're playing a first person shooter or something to that effect. I mean, we've also got a smidgen of gold. Can I build a bridge over there? I'm not going to at the moment because I'm scared of the hyenas. I can over there, but not over there. Oh, game, you big tease. In fact, can I build a bridge over any of this? No is the answer. Huh, how about that? So you can build a bridge over to that bit, but that bit can't connect up to anything. Very clever. Means you have to go, if you want to get to the meagre supplies of gold over there, you've got to build a river crossing over there, and then a ferry landing the other side as well. And, you know, what a faff. Don't know why I didn't start over there, that looks quite prosperous. Right, I'm going to give myself 2,000 Deben. That's a really round figure, that's making me really suspicious. Like, where did that money come from? I think it came from the last mission where I just sort of robbed the last city blind, but I would have thought it to have been a slightly rounder number than that. Well, less round number. Right, nowhere's catching fire apart from those fishing wharfs. Could do with a road to him, that'd be nice. Nowhere is collapsing. The gods don't care because there's not enough people living here yet. Who are the patron gods? Bast. Oh, good. Plagues for everyone. Ptah, Ra. Well, that seems reasonable. 3 gods. You don't want more gods than that. Because then it becomes expensive. You only need 3 gods to get your housing up to the maximum. Fairly sure. Let's stick a roadblock in there because they're wasting valuable time. How many employees are we short by? 100. Well, that's not too bad, all things considered. So we've got some fish on the way. Oh, some gold over there, just a smidgen. And just a smidgen of gold over there. So where's a good place to put your palace? Somewhere equidistant? Say, like there or somewhere, I suppose. So you can get 2 gold mines on there, 2 gold mines down there. They're never going to be particularly efficient, but gold is gold, I suppose. I also feel like I'm developing it more organically this time. I'm building stuff into the housing blocks when they need it. So I'm not building any bazaars yet because there's no food to put in them. People are pleased with where are you going? Oh, you're going to the fishing wharf. That's fair enough. Well, there's not much you can do at the moment apart from sit and wait. When was the last time I uploaded a video? I think it was a Zeus one, last month, wasn't it? Whereas establishing a colony. Yes. The commentary was a little dry on that one. Really? They can get access to workers from there, can't they? Because if they can, I might put a road in like that and put a roadblock there. Because it's 2 squares away.
No one can accept.
I've got 8 chickpeas.
That's okay. I
Feels
can use
prosperous.
the rest.
You know, it's establishing itself now. We've got Fisherman's Wharf with no fishermen. We've got 500 population, which means we don't need to start worrying about gods. They're all resentful. That's fair enough. So a temple to Bast. I'll have one over here as well. And then shrines to Ptah. Stick one here because I imagine it's going to be desirability is going to be a problem, and then a couple of shrines to Ra. One there, one there, one there, and I'm out of money. Look, don't do that. We've only just had the supplies of linen in. Linen in. I'm surprised that's not burnt down yet. Okay, change of plan. They're going to put the firehouse next to the housing. Best laid plans and all that. Fortunately, I don't think we lost too much flax. Panic over. They've still not got a fire marshal. What's my employment situation? 19% unemployment. Who's unimpressed? Ra. But he should be cheering up. Woo! I don't want to go into. I want to use my own funds if I can. I'm really suspicious about that figure there. Right, I'll start making money soon enough. It'll happen one of these days. It might be an idea to put a dock in there. Then they can do the same again. But with papyrus and reeds. I'd say no time like the present, but well, nothing's stopping me actually. Put a dock in there, And then your warehouse for reeds over there. It's not too far away from the dock, so they shouldn't have a problem. I do like that, so they use the existing road network without too many intersections. Bit of a risk. And then we have a storage yard here, which accepts your reeds. In fact, accepts your papyrus as well. Roadblock there, and they should get the workers from there if I plan it right, which I haven't. So if we put a thing like that and a roadblock in there and a roadblock in there, that should be fine. I mean, it's another intersection, but hey ho. Now we already have the trade route set up to sell papyrus, so may as well tell them to do that right now. And then go to the world map. We'll import it from Itajawi. No. 700 Devon. Can I afford it? The half my exchequer plus the cost of the reeds themselves. Plus the cost of the flax. I probably want to wait until I've sold some linen first.
It's the trader's life for me.
Can I shorten the journey by building a road to there? Yes, yes I can. Like, the less time they spend in the city, the better. Just come, give me a Debbans, leave. He didn't do anything.
It's the trader's life for me. It's the trader's life for me.
Okay, everyone work like the clappers, because we've got 2 caravans wanted to buy linen. At the moment we've only got enough for half. Oh, very profitable. Yeah, well, it's so successful I might even put a few more weavers in. Very efficient. I'm liking it. I'm making money in my first year. This is novel. I've never been in this position before in my life. Well, I say making money. I've been supported by £4,000 of my own money. 221 Debon uncollected. That's fine. Made 960, imports to cost 1188. Doesn't sound very sustainable at the moment. It really doesn't actually. But if you think of all the raw materials, we've got 600 flax there. And then each of these have got 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1300 flax of bought, and I've only sold like a handful of linen. So here's hoping it evens itself out. Oh, some is more flax. Good. what's my employment situation? Abysmal. I might hold back on the food in that case, because that'll just cause problems. Feeding a population, they'll breed like rabbits, and then they'll be left with both unemployment and unhappy gods, the two U's. Ptar's benevolent. Perhaps he can give me a blessing. Ooh, is that not a bad idea? Is that not a good idea? Is that... I don't know. I don't have the money for it. I was going to put a festival square, but it'd be over half my exchequer. There's something about this stage in the game, isn't it? It's really quite challenging. You've got to really squeeze every deben to build your economy up fast enough to get you up to speed for when the challenges come. And my word, will the challenges come. Can I build a bridge there? No. No, I'm fairly sure the people that designed this mission designed it so that you couldn't cross this little bit of water. Very clever of them. Look, idle weavers! Idle weavers! Loads of flax. Let's see how much is sold over the course of... or not. You've currently bought 400 out of 2,500. I'm going to be left with a massive surplus of linen, aren't I? Anybody else buying linen? No, not really. Firehouse and architect's post. I've not really got the exchange. There's things I want to do, but I'm scared to do them because it'll cost money. And I am exceptionally cheap, particularly when I don't want to go into debt. I'm very frugal. In real life, I'm quite frugal as well. Well, I'm frugal most of the time, and then I'll just have a period where I just go, to hell with it. I bought a suit the other day for £70. It should have been 140. Oh! 9 months to supply 2 weapons. Okay. I can set up a weapons thing in 9 months, no problem. No, you worry about it. We've got your 2 copper mines. Oh, what's expensive? Storage yards. Roadblock, firehouse, architect's post, weaponsmith, 2 of them, and you accept weapons. Now what I'm banking on, of course, is that they're close enough to the houses. It should be, because it's just a straight line. I also need people to live in them houses. Are you buying or selling?
Trader's life
Selling.
for me.
Is there somebody there that's
I'll be a hero when
maybe
I
buying
bring
any
these goods
linen?
back to my homeland.
I'm gonna have to put another 1,000 in. This is terrible. This is the best use of pharaonic funds, though, like your personal one. Actually, gifts are really inefficient, I've found. They're good for getting you over the finishing point, like just pushing your kingdom rating up, but they deteriorate over time and that sort of thing. I've got a granary there that will accept nothing but chickpeas, so they'll have a place to go now. So we've got 2 sources of food. I mean, once that's set up, I may as well get an infantry fort on the go. Well, where do I put it? Might put it over this large expanse here, because that's just too crowded, and I hope nobody comes to invade, else I'll be in trouble. Because that's what's next. You just know that's what's next. Some city somewhere is going to be in trouble and ask for an army to come and bail them out. Tidy that up a little bit. Yeah, I've got plenty of food. I just don't want to release it yet. Actually, not a bad idea, because we're running out of employees at the moment. Just took a couple of bazaars in then. Oh, bang on time. Look at that. And all my linen's gone. Am I making a profit on trade yet? 1,600 import costs. What do you do for? Oh, actually, quite a sizable one. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. All that industry. They're not getting workers. Well, he's not trying very hard, is he? He starts there, and then walks there. There's a there's a roadblock there, that's why. Right, he should walk. There we go. And there is actually being supported by those firehouses there, so everything's alright. You've not even got any water yet. That's perhaps something I should have thought about. Nobody's thinking of committing any crimes, are they? Good, I've got them under a repressive police state regime. Just how I like it.
It's the trader's life for me.
I've got some more linen in. When I've bought that linen, when they've bought that linen... Oh. I'm working on it. Really short on employees. Right, where can I cut labour for the time being? Well, cut them to the fishing industry because we can turn that on easily enough. Turn that off. We've got plenty of fish. Yeah, 3 employees. Only a short buy. 45. Alright. They've got 12. They're based upon the distance to the housing. It must be, mustn't it? Because they've got a full complement and they've got hardly any. I've got 6 months in order to produce 2 weapons. Should be fine. They're both halfway through mining the copper, so that's the only way is up there. Are you buying more?
My list of jobs. It's the trader's life. It's the trader's life
No.
for me. I'll be a
And you're not
hero
either.
when I bring these goods back to my homeland.
Right, migrants are swarming in. Good. They'll fill the job vacancies. They're fully staffed now, so you know. We'll keep that under control. We don't want too many people coming in. 2 are especially happy. I think it might be beneficial to put a festival square down. And we'll have a festival to Bast. Don't know how happy she is. Amiable. Could be happier, is what I'm seeing. So we might put in another... Yeah. 2 in there. And then, once I've sold some more linen, then I'll open the trade route and import some papyrus. And set up my next money-making venture. Got it. Unemployment to 10%, so... probably open the fishing industry back up again. You see, it didn't sink the ships, so they're just... It'll restart really quickly, which is good to know. And it'll take a while for the food to seep into the housing. One of the things I quite like about this game is you just... nothing happens suddenly, does it? Like, they've got to do like 2 or 3 trips around there to get all the food into the housing, because by the time she gets there...
I'll do my best to give the people what they want.
I mean, she's almost sold out, I should imagine, yeah.
My supplies sold like hotcakes. I'm going back to the bazaar.
So you've got to go back, they've got to restock, then they've got to go round again, they go back, and then you gradually get your food in. Alright, Bast should be happy. I don't know what she'll do. Perhaps she'll fill the houses with goods and services. Well, I'm all out of food. That didn't last very long, did it? How much food do we produce? See, this time it's actually accurate. Because the data you get from floodplains is just rubbish. Producing for 1,304 people. About at that limit now. Goes to show fishing's rubbish, isn't it? Some chickpeas there. We can get some chickpeas there. That's 30%. How long have I got? months. Oh, I should do it in the next month. And there's one. For 2 months. It takes a long time to make a weapon, doesn't it? $66. Right, next time we get somebody buys some linen, I'm going to open the other trade route.
It's the trader's
not gonna be
life
him.
for me.
In fact, they've probably bought all they want to buy, I should imagine. Yeah, they've bought enough. Well, that's rubbish. It's only October. 84%. I've got 2 months left. %. 93. 96. 99. Done. We're on the way. Get them dispatched with 1 month to... Ooh, no time to spare. I didn't think it would be quite that, like, close. So I can't make any money until the start of the next year. How much money am I making in taxes? Or should I be making in taxes? 466. It's not really worth the down payment, is it? And there's 6% fertile. Good grief. 43. If I could somehow get an irrigation ditch that way. The trouble is I can't. Would be better off actually having the irrigation ditch over this side, because that's not... There's no farms over here. You have to play around with a very small population. You can't... I suppose until you get to these bits here, you can't sustain much, can you? $970. Right. Next year... Look at that linen piling up. Beautiful, isn't it?
Our long and dangerous trek here was for nothing.
You bet it was.
The city won't trade.
I've had more people volunteer for the fire. I've had more people
I know we've got
volunteer.
Our
unemployment,
long and
but
dangerous trek here was for nothing. The city won't trade.
no problem. I don't know what 2 weapons are going to do against the Nubians, but hey ho. Kingdom Racing 58. Now this is novel. It's usually like 38 by this point. Meagre achievements. I'll go with that.
Our long and dangerous trek here was for nothing. The city won't trade.
So how much does it cost to open a route to Menefer? 700. I've also got to build a dock as well. Oh no, I built the dock. I really
Our
will.
long
This
and
time I
dangerous
will do
trek
it once
here
he's
was
bought
for
some...
nothing. The city won't trade.
City won't trade. That's a disgusting noise. Can I put a road in there, but put a roadblock on it to try and hurry them up? Because it spends an awful lot of time faffing. That's nice.
Our long and dangerous trek here was for nothing. It's the trader's life for
I'm
me.
sure somebody was coming in there to buy some linen. Welcome to Linen Watch 2017.
Our long and dangerous
No.
trek here was for nothing. Our long and dangerous
No.
trek here was for nothing.
How about
The
that, chap?
city won't
No. This is quality entertainment. This is what you tune in for, this is, folks. Watching... There's thousands of caravans go past who will sell me flax, but none come in who will buy... Oh, who's that one?
Our long and dangerous trek here was for nothing. The city won't trade.
And build the papyrus makers in anticipation. Huh. So can, if I want, build a warship for free. I would quite like a warship. 720. I'll focus more on more economic matters. But it's nice to know it's there. 200 wood just standing there. Can I sell jewellery? Because that would have been a wheeze, wouldn't it? Oh, I could have done as well. There are no gemstones, but like I say, it's a bit of a gamble, isn't it? Because you don't always get that blessing from Patar.
It's the trader's life.
Hey! So build the papyrus makers in anticipation. 3, 4, 5. Don't care. I ain't even thought about pottery yet.
I'll be a hero when I bring these goods back to my homeland.
We're all marching into the workers' housing. Can I even produce pottery? Yes, I can actually. What a palaver! I'm going to have to postpone it.
I'll be a hero when I bring these
Bloody
goods
hell.
back to my homeland.
I'm going to have to postpone it yet again. It should be manageable. We can manage this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too far. Put a roadblock in. Oh, there is a roadblock in there. Put another roadblock in there. The storage yards. Oh no! Oh well, it was getting a bit boring. Wait to always penny pinching anyway. And
My
you
list of job
accept.
openings is huge, and I can't find any workers to fill the posts.
Oh, got a labour shortage now. Except pottery. Oh, that's a bit close to the housing, don't you think? Now, I always thought it was a 2-to-1 ratio, but turns out I'm wrong. But it does show, well, little embarrassing. I've had to get some funds. Has that affected my kingdom rating? Not really. There's no reason not to use emergency funds, really, is there? It's just free money. The only thing that costs shit is pride. Firehouse, Architect's Post. Fine, I'll get these grotty people some healthcare. Good grief. You can also, if you can find some, have some food, because I'm running short. And while I'm flush with cash, I may as well... It doesn't feel... I feel like I've not earned it. I'm disappointed. I really am. I don't feel I've earned it, and I feel it's just a... What a con job. Import to maintain 1600, that's fair enough. That's like a ship and a half's full. What I might have done, I'd have the palace over here, then the copper mines over here, and then this could be a weapons centre. I could still do that. In fact, I might do that now while I'm thinking about it. Got a transport wharf, just so I can get my troops to the side of the river to deal with those hyenas. What troops? Somebody might shout. It's a fair question. So if we have a line of houses over here, that's fair enough. We have 2 copper mines, one there and one there. Ooh, fit 3 in. Can I sell copper? Wrong button. No. Okay, that's fair enough. Perhaps I should have done it the other way around then. Seems like a bit of a waste, but hey ho. I can't really afford an academy. But I don't want untrained troops. New Architect's Post, and then a river crossing this side, which opens up all this glorious land. So nothing to stop me having a little settlement over there with all of this as chickpeas. And I can flood all the food back over to this island, because it's weird really, when you read the like strategy guides and the walkthroughs, they describe each of these bits as islands, which I suppose they are really. It just doesn't seem like it, because, well, they're not. It's just that because this is the equivalent of a sea, it doesn't feel like it. So we'll put in a couple of gold mines, one there, because it's free money, and a city palace. What's large? I haven't got the money for it. I've already spent it. Well, I've already dug deep into it. If I had any kind of qualms about it, they've long since gone. City palace. there, and then the road going across there like that. I think if we put a roadblock in there, that should be fine. So they'll get the workers, I think, because it's 2 squares away. Yeah. How many employees am I short by? 170. Could probably do with some more food.
There are so many places in poor condition, I can barely keep up.
Right, the first shipment of papyrus is coming in. I mean, reeds. We have a storage yard there for your weapons. You can get them. You can shift them. That should empty them out fairly quickly. There's a lot of intersections there and I'm not entirely happy about it. Firehouse, damage. It's not too bad. A little bit inefficient. Delete that well. We've built an error. Well, that seems fine. Might want another architect's post over there because I'm a little paranoid. Don't know where I'm going to get the workers from. There's no food to feed these ones. Even when the harvest comes in April. It's just so meagre. I could import it, but that costs money. I don't know why I don't just rebuild those fishing wharfs. Right, 808 Devon. I don't feel very well off. Of course, there's nothing to stop these houses from growing to something sizable as well, so I may as well. In fact, I don't know why I don't just sort of make the houses go all the way down there, and perhaps on either side as well. I could definitely do something with that. Hold on a second, can I build? No. Trying to get a bit clever there, I thought maybe I could build a bridge over there. But no, it would be a bridge over troubled water. Huh. Thanks for that. I've got 300. Ah, no problem. I'll just I can produce 1,800 pottery in 6 months. What industry can I shut down? Shut the copper down. We can shut... Don't really want to shut the fish industry down again. shut the linen industry down. Controversial, I know, but they've bought all they're going to buy. And that takes us to more or less full employment without affecting our food stocks. Oh, but it does affect my Devon. Where's that all gone? I'm not overly impressed with that game. Thank you. Yeah, those weapons have got a very long way to go. Oh well. I think he's bought sufficient. He's not going to buy any more, is he? 2,500. Perhaps that was the error that I made. I should have focused entirely on the docks and getting papyrus makers up and running, because that's got to be where the money is. Might even be worth importing food, because this is, well, it's rubbish, isn't it? I'll save on the import costs. I thought Ptar said he'd fully stocked with weavers. Oh well. Oh, you can shut your weaponsmiths down as well. Right, we've got 500 and we've got 5 months remaining. They don't have any clay. This, I feel, is a problem. Perhaps I can put another clay pit in there. It's not a bad effort, it's just not very good. Let's stick a pottery in there. You know, to hell with the aesthetics or whatever it is, desirability, you've got to put a pottery in here, because we've got 5 months and we're not even halfway yet. 2,200. Who are the... Oh, thank you. Who the bleeding hell wants 2,200 pots anyway? No entertainment. I mean, looking forward, I can use the pots myself to get a few more people in. It's a real puzzle though. I feel I ought to. Like, build a fort, build a transport wharf, sort out like these hyenas, develop this land here. Where's he going?
What a bountiful journey.
No doubt. I think I'm a bit too focused on this bit of land here. It's served its purpose now. If I just leave that as it is, it's a nice money spinner. But I've got to move the focus of the city towards this land here. Easier said than done. Go so far as to move the city palace over there and build a load of gold mines. But by the time I get there, I won't need them because I'll have a sizable income. Well, I don't know. I think this requires some sustained thinking and a radical overhaul. And I think that deserves a video in and of itself. So I'm going to leave it here. We've done a few years. Established the beginnings of a settlement. Like I say, it just... We've built up some funds. We'll build up some more funds when the papyrus comes in. 3 months to double my supplies of pottery. Good grief. I mean, they're working like the clappers, bless them, but it's not good enough. Assuming it takes 1 month to make such pots, it'd be 600, 700. Could do 1400, but I don't think it takes 1 month. I think it takes... It's going to take a couple of months, isn't it? Ah, well, that's... I've interrupted me with an epilogue. Yeah. We'll get somewhere next video. Maybe I'll just sort of demolish this, start again. Who knows? And then, yeah, move over here, because food. So much food. Look at that meadow. Delicious. Right, I'll see you next time.